Good morning, friends. Here we are on a beautiful Sunday morning. I know many of us have already attended online church services, and many of us are just staying safe in our homes as we approach, or as Hurricane Douglas approaches the island of Oahu. For our friends over on the neighbor islands, please also stay safe. Know that I'm praying for you. I'm praying for all of us. And as I mentioned in one of my posts this morning, you know, we can sit around and worry. We can get anxious. That is our human nature. But our God says that He will never leave us nor forsake us, and He is always there for us. And I trust in His perfect plans, and we'll continue to praise Him even in the midst of storms, not just physical storms, but as we know, we all go through different storms in our lives. And so my best encouragement is to keep your eyes and your hearts focused on Jesus. As promised yesterday, I'm going to do a demonstration this morning, and even though we're waiting a storm, doesn't mean that we can't look lovely and put on our boo fancy lashes, as my daughter would call it. I promised that I would do a demonstration, and just to, again, hi Melissa, hey, long time no see. As I promised yesterday, I would do a demonstration of whatever pair was requested, and so the most requested lash was the date night lash. And I'll go through all of the lashes that I have while the liner is drying, but I thought I would take you through the entire process. So I've already done most of my makeup, as you can see, my foundation and powder, and then I did some eyeshadow, which I'll talk about. That's also Tori Bell Cosmetics eyeshadow. It's called Stark Naked. So I did some of that, and again, while the liner is drying, I'll show that to you. So I'm demonstrating magnetic lashes made by Tori Bell Cosmetics, and I became an affiliate with them earlier this month and couldn't be more excited about the product, because if you are like me, it's kind of fun to wear lashes, whether it be every day or just for special occasion, but it's also a pain to put them on. And as you mature, it's a little more difficult to put them on with the glue and trying to figure out where to put it. So many people have opted to go to get lash extensions. And I did actually ask my husband to do that for my birthday earlier this month. And at the advice of many of my friends who already get lash extensions, I changed my mind, because they said that their regular lashes have fallen out. And not to mention, you know, it is kind of costly, but for me it's more about the time that it takes to go and get those extensions and to get the fills. So anyway, so I've been using Tori Bell Cosmetic magnetic lashes, and this is the pair that was requested that I put on today. This is our date night lash. And so really cool, because when they come in this container, it's a magnet container, so they stick to the container. And it would help if I took off the plastic first, yeah, but I wanted to show you the whole process. So there's a little ribbon here that you do a little tug on, and it helps you to get the lash container out, okay? And then, just like your, you know, store-bought lashes, you have the little cover to protect it. So let me get that off. And then you can see here that this container is magnetized, so the lashes actually stick to the container. So when you remove your lashes, which you want to do ever so gently, not like I'm doing right now, you just peel it off, and then watch it automatically magnetizes back on, just like that. And then these are anchors that you can put in for extra hold. I'm planning to use those when we go to Disney World, God willing, in December. We were supposed to be there last week, but we postponed, obviously. So hopefully in December, and when we go, I would use these anchors to help on the edges, you know, for all the roller coaster riding that I'm planning to do. So anyway, these are the lashes I'm going to put on today. And I'll go ahead and start with the eyeliner so that you can see the process that I go through. So this is the Toribel Magnetic Eyeliner. And it comes in several shades, so black, brown, or gray, depending on your preference. And what you do is you pull it out. You can mix it like that inside of the container. The important thing to remember is when you pull it out, don't wipe the excess on the top of your liner bottle, because then it'll dry and then it'll end up being like pieces inside of your eyeliner. So you don't want to do that. Okay. Hi, it's nice to see you. Hi, Terry. You got your wish. I'm gonna do date night for you. Alrighty, so pull it out straight out. Okay, and then let me remove that from my camera. Okay, so all you're gonna do is put it from the edge to the inside, and we all have our way of liking to do our liner. What you want to make sure is especially the edges have it so that the magnetic lash can stick to it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on. You ever notice when you're putting on eyeliner or mascara, you always open your mouth when you do it? Try doing it with your mouth closed. You can't do it. And if you can, I am amazed, because in the over 30 years that I've been putting on makeup, I always open my mouth when I do that. And so for your liner, you can do it as thick as you like or as thin as you like. I notice that some days I go thicker because I made a mistake, and then I have to just keep adding liner to correct the mistake. And you know that you do that too. Please tell me I'm not alone in this. Okay, so then I'm gonna do the other eye, and hopefully I can match it. So here we go. So I live in Waipahu, and I live in the house that my grandma used to live in. And I remember being a young girl, and I used to stand in my grandma's bathroom and watch her put on her liquid liner. And I remember thinking to myself, how in the world does she do that? And she just had this steady hand that could get the liner on ever so nicely. And then I remember watching my Auntie Jean do that at the same mirror in the same house. And now here I am living here doing the same exact thing. So kind of funny. So I got one what's the word? Not dose. What was that, honey? One application. You see, my husband is such a great helper. One application of my liner on. And you want that to dry maybe about 30 seconds to a minute before you put a second application of liner on. And again, this is just so that your magnetic lashes can attach easily, right? So as I'm waiting for that to dry a little bit, I'm going to show you, what can I show you? I'm going to show you some of the other lashes that I have. Oh no, I'm going to show you this. Okay, so I'm going to show you this really quickly. So this is our Ignite Plumping Lip Gloss. How many of you want to have plump lips? My daughter was born with some beautifully plump lips. She gets that from her daddy. I was not born with those. But I also don't want to have Goldie Hawn plump lips from that one movie. I can't remember. First Wives Club. You guys remember that? I don't want that plump lips, but I am going to try this. I also like the color. So this is not a normal color for me to wear. I typically wear really bright reds and pinks. That was also true of my nail color, and you can see I've been making some changes to be ever so subtle. So I'm going to try this. So it's a plumping lip gloss, but I do like the color. So I'm going to try that on. I'm going to put it on before I put on the second coat of liner. Okay. Ooh, wow. That's very, the brush looks plump. Okay, let's try this. It smells good. I don't know how much I'm supposed to put on, but here we go. Oh, I really like the smell. It smells really good. It's a little tingly. Okay, so I think my liner is dry enough for me to put one more coat on. So I'm going to do that right now. So again, magnetic liner. Don't wipe the top of your brush on the top of the bottle. Just pull it straight out. And then I'm going to put it on here. I got all the right moves. My mouth is dropped open. I'm trying not to shake. It's kind of funny. I feel nervous with you guys watching me. It's not normal to put makeup on in front of people. So I kind of made my liner not so pretty on that one. I don't know why I'm nervous. Isn't that funny? Okay, but you gotta just laugh it off, right? Okay, so gonna go do this side. So again, you want to make sure you get on the inside because you want it to stick, and just go all the way across and then come back at it on this side. Okay, I think I did enough liner, and now the trick is to just wait for it to dry. And you want to wait about 2 minutes for it to dry completely, because then the magnet won't stick to it wet. So you want to wait for it to dry a little bit. While we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to show you a little bit here. So again, the lashes come in a case that has magnets on it. I'm going to show you the back. So there's these little magnets back here that help to hold the lashes on. These are movable, so that if you wanted to move it closer, you know, if you end up trimming your lashes to fit your eye shape and style. There's also a lash magnetic bar here, and that's to hold these anchors at the bottom. So again, the anchors is what you would use to give you extra hold, perhaps on a windy day like today is gonna be. If you plan to be outside, I myself will choose to stay inside and be safe. Or if you're gonna go ride roller coasters like I hope to do in December. Okay, so this is date night, and that's the one I'm gonna be putting on today per the request. If you have a request, I'm gonna show you the other lashes that I have here. Let's see. I'm trying not to spill my second cup of coffee. Okay, so the first lash I want to show you today is our 9 to 5 lash. And 9 to 5 is more of your everyday kind of lash. It's not that full, but it is long. So I think this is a great lash for somebody who's not used to wearing lashes. So that's the 9 to 5 lash, okay? The next lash, which was the first pair that I received, was our Ladies Night lash. So here's Ladies Night. And this lash, as you can see, is a little fuller. I'm trying to get the glare. There you go. It's a little fuller. It starts short on the inside, more wispy out on the edges. They crisscross over. It's a really pretty lash, but a little fuller than the 9 to 5 lash, okay? So you've seen me wear this one. This was the first lash that I got. Then the Date Night is the one that I'm putting on today, and Date Night is full. It's a nice full set, you can see that, but they're not very long. So I'm putting this on by request, but it's not the lash that I would choose for myself. So this might look better on someone else. I feel like I have such a big space between my eyes and my eyebrows that I need it to be a little longer to be more proportionate to my face. Oh, my lips are tingling, tingling, tingling. Makes me want to go like that. Maybe that's why it's a plumper, because then you go all the time to plump your own lips because of the tingling. Okay, then the other lash, which I wore this one yesterday, it's called Wonder Lash, and I think this one is my favorite. But there are more that I need to get. But even my husband loved the Wonder Lash on me. So Wonder Lash is full. You can see that. Oh, look at that beautiful reflection of my view outside. The blue skies. You wouldn't know that there's a hurricane coming. Okay, so there we go. So Wonder Lash is nice and full, but it also is a little shorter to long, and then it has a nice length to it. So I like Wonder Lash. That's what I wore yesterday. You can look at my post from yesterday. My daughter and I were taking silly pictures. I was intending to take a nice picture to show my lashes, and Meleana kept photobombing me in the back. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna show this because it is life, and it should be full of love and laughter. And so that's why I posted those pictures yesterday. You can't be perfect, right? And we're not supposed to be. So anyway, and then the last lash that I have right now is Selfie. And Selfie is the lash that you want to wear if you're going to be in pictures, okay? So this is a very beautiful pair of lashes. I know that a lot of girls who get their lashes extended would prefer this pair. In fact, two of my nieces, I said, hey, you guys gotta check this out. Immediately they ordered that one. So let's see, I see a comment here, so I'm gonna make sure I answer. Oh wow, okay, so hi Biz. Okay, let's see what happens if you put the left one on the right side and vice versa. Okay, so it's super easy to tell which side belongs where. So the shorter part of the lash belongs on the inside, and then the longer belongs on the outside. Now, if you decide to be a trendsetter and do it the opposite way, that's completely up to you, because it'll stick either way, because the magnets are on the entire back of the lashes. That was a great question. Thank you for asking that. Okay, so the other thing I want to mention, because I believe that my liner is dry and we're ready to put these on. If you have any other questions, please put them here, or you can always message me or drop a comment, okay? And I'm getting ready to put these on. So if you want to see a side-by-side comparison with a different lash that I just showed you, you got to tell me quickly so that I can do it, okay? So this is date night. And the other way to remember that is to put them back according to the eye that you put them on. You put them back in your case correctly. What I want to make sure I let you know, can I get a Kleenex or something, please, honey? I feel like my nose is running because of the air conditioner. What I want to let you know as well is when you remove your lashes from your eyes, oh, I got my cousins on the Big Island watching, my nieces. Hi, Selena. Hi, Lehua. Nice to see you guys. All the beautiful girls. Okay, so sorry, I had to wipe my nose. Thank you, sweetheart. What I want you to know is when you use your lashes, when you remove them from your eyes, always be very gentle, right? You got to pull them off slightly and get them off, okay? So I'll show you that. All right. So I'll show you, let me turn this around. I hope you can see this. So you can see, can you see? Hold on, let me try this way. I'll bring it real close. So do you see, can you see the little magnets on there? They're kind of shiny. So it's small, tiny little magnets. And they're easy to clean. Maybe I'll do a live of cleaning them later as well. So some people are more comfortable using their fingers to put this on. You could use either your fingers, or we have these great plastic applicators, plastic so that they don't stick to the magnet, right? That would be bad. I always joke around and say that the lashes are going to help me lose weight because I won't go close to the refrigerator because I don't want to get stuck to the fridge. Can you imagine? But of course, we know that's not true. I need to be more self-disciplined to help myself lose some weight. But anyway, here we go. And I'm going to get my little mirror to help me. So what you want to do is you want to place them on the inside first, and you'll see, let me see if I can get close enough. You'll see that they'll grab on, like the magnet just grabs onto the liner. There, it's already grabbed on. Can you see that? And you can put these on so that they face more up or they're more flat. And then you just get them to go across. Oops. Like I said, date night is a little shorter for me. It's not the lash I would choose for myself because I like a fuller lash. Maybe I needed to clean my lashes. So if you have trouble having them stick, sometimes it's because you need to clean your magnets. And this could be the case for me, which would be a double whammy for you guys because you would see me clean them prior to putting them on. But let's see. Or I just needed to take my time and put them on a little bit better. So this is when you put them on more in a flat way. I'm going to show you two ways to put them on. So some people like them to be, so you see that? So you can see they've just stuck to the eyeliner right here. Okay? And so that's more of a flat look. I'm going to do the other side so that you can see that you can place the same lash but to stick up so that it's a more fuller look, which is what I prefer. I don't like it this way, but I want to show you that it's really your preference. Okay, so I'm going to take the other side, remove it from the case ever so gently like I told you, and then on the other side I'm going to put them so that they sit further up. And then I see a question of how to use the anchors, so I'll try to demonstrate that as well, although I have never used the anchors, but I've seen people use them, so I'll demonstrate that to you as well. We'll be in it together, and if I screw up, you'll laugh with me, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to place it so that it's facing up, okay? And you'll see what I mean by facing up. There, do you see it like immediately grabbed on already? Like I didn't even really get to do much. But what's nice is if you don't like the placement, so I can already tell this one is too far out because hello, it's going to be way past my eye, so I'm going to remove it just like that, and I'm going to start again further in. And again, you see that it automatically just attached to the liner, and then I'm going to put that side more. Okay, so can you see the difference? This one is sitting up. Let me make sure I got that on. Okay, you see the difference? So this one is down flat, straight out. This one is sitting up, almost like waving at you. Hi. And typically I put some mascara, regular, my drugstore mascara on my eyes prior to putting the lashes on so that you can't see them. But that's the difference. So I prefer it up like this. So I'm going to remove this one, but I wanted you to see if you prefer them to be straight out, you can do that. If you prefer them to be more upright, you can do that. It'll attach either way because of the magnetic. Now again, because it's the magnetic eyeliner, oh my gosh, isn't this the best part? That you can readjust it without all the mess of the glue. Because how many times have you made that mistake and then your whole eye makeup is messed up and you gotta start all over again? So this is what I love about these lashes. Okay, so now I'm gonna replace them, but I'm gonna make them be a little more up. There, do you see it? Am I blocking the view? I don't even know, sorry. Because it automatically grabbed on. And I'm gonna go all the way to the edge. Oops, let me get that one on. I should use my tool instead of using my fingers. I don't know why I'm using my fingers. Are they the same up, or do I need to do that one more up? That one needs to go more up. Okay, try again. And as you do them, you'll get more used to, or as Hawaiians say, more ma'a, to what you need to do to get them just right. But you see how easy that is? Kind of crazy. Okay, let me use my lash tool because I can't get in there just right. So I'm going to put it in. Get this one on good, right at the edge. There we go. So now they're both on, sitting upright. And there you have it. Date night lashes. Do you love it? I know, right, Selena? You gotta give it a try. It's super easy to put on. And yes, Terry, I agree. I like it facing up better than flat. I did have a question about how you use the anchors. So I'm gonna try this for the first time with y'all, so don't laugh at me. So the anchors are these little itty bitty extra lash extensions. Can you see them? So those are the lash extensions. And what you do with those is you place them underneath your lash right here, and so they magnetize as well. So I don't know how to use these. I've never used these before, but I know that they're there to use, and I plan to use them when I go to ride roller coasters in December at Disney World, God willing. So let's try those. So these are itty bitty. So I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna grab one of them with my little plastic doodad. I think I'm gonna have to use the camera as my mirror, because I don't think I can hold my mirror and get these on at the same time. So these are meant to, oh, maybe I can. These are meant to just go right underneath your eyelash to give you, oh wow, it totally grabbed on. Did you see that? Wow, that was super easy. Did you see that, Lisa? It went right on. I didn't even have to do anything. Okay, let me grab one more. I'll show you how I'm grabbing them. So I'm just grabbing them with my little holder thing. And again, it's a good thing these are plastic, because then they won't stick to your magnet. Okay, so I got one more. I'm going to put it on the other side. Wow, that feels super, what's the word? Feels super secure. Oh, I just dropped it. Hi, needle in a haystack, can't find it. Okay, let me try one more. Got it right here. Okay, try not to drop this one, Charmaine. I'm gonna put it on my hand so that you can see. So they curve in the direction of your lashes, so you want to make sure you put them on in the correct direction, right? So I'm gonna put this one on the inside of this eye. I hope you can see this, because I don't know that I can actually get close enough. I'm gonna put it in here, and there you go. It attached like immediately right to the magnet. Oh my gosh, that was a wow. And that feels totally secure. Like, hello, Hurricane Douglas, here I come. You're not taking my lashes with me. That's kind of funny. Not to joke about a hurricane, okay? Let's keep it real here. I'm not trying to say, yeah, super easy. I would encourage you to give it a try. How do you remove the liner at the end of your day? That's a great question. And I think I'm gonna do a live later on to show you that, but I can tell you, let me see if my little assistant Meleana will help me. Meleana, will you please go to Mom's room and get my Shake It Off and my wipes, please? And yeah, just that. So I'll tell you how I do it, but these are just so fantastic. And did you love that you can just remove them and put them back up? That's so awesome, right? Easy peasy. That's right, Terry. So I will tell you how I do it, and then I'll also show you later this evening. I'll do a live. Hopefully our internet connection won't be disrupted by the hurricane. I need my wipes as well. Yes. Oh, I didn't want you to shake it. Shucks. Okay, I'm gonna let that settle down while I tell you some other things. Okay, so again, I also tried today our lip plumper, which is called Ignite, and I do feel like my lashes got ignited. But look at that pretty color, like iridescent. I don't know that it looks any different, and I probably should have cleaned my lips first. There's some left over from my lipstick yesterday. Yeah, I'm not a big I don't use all those products. I really should, but I'm gonna put another coat of this on. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of fun. So lip plumping action. What was funny, Lisa? I hope you're saying that what was funny was my comment about here I come Hurricane Douglas with my lashes. So I gotta tell you guys a funny story. So you've probably noticed that I haven't been online for a couple days, and the reason is on Tuesday when I was at work, I took a spill. I stepped on an uneasy. Hello, I can't even talk today. I stepped on an area that wasn't level with grass and with pavement, and my ankle rolled. And so to stop it from rolling, I pushed forward on my toes. And mind you, I was wearing flat wedge sandals. I always wear heels, but I was wearing flat wedge sandals, which is why I say I hate flats. And anyway, I went falling forward flat, like I did the Superman pose. I was on my stomach, laid out, face down on the ground. And I looked around and nobody saw. And I was on our pool deck at work. And so I got up, I dusted myself off. And the first thing I did was look at my nails. So none of my nails broke. And then I felt, and my eyelashes stayed on even in the fall. So I got to tell you, these lashes are good to go. I usually put them on pretty early in the morning by 8 a.m. And when I wore, you know, lashes with glue, typically I couldn't wait to get home and get them off, because you know how when you're wearing lashes, like it starts to feel heavy, and like maybe like 4 hours into it you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot hold my eyes open. That's not the case with these lashes. They're super lightweight, they feel super natural. And so I noticed that I come home, and if anybody else is like me, which I think you are, when we get home, we cannot wait to get into our comfortable clothes, right? So I come home, I change my clothes, I put my hair up in my tita bun, which you guys have seen on some of my lives before. And then usually I take off my lashes immediately. But now I'm leaving them on, and I don't take them off until I go to shower before bed. So it's kind of a cool deal. So getting back to, oh, no need to feel sorry for me. Thank you, Auntie Terry. I'm okay. I had to recover for a couple days because my body was sore. It was like doing a full-on magnificent burpee without intending to. So I am okay. Thank you, girls, for caring. So getting back to the question, Selena, about how you take them off. So what I was saying earlier is you want to be really careful when you want to care for your lashes, right? So in the back of the lash, there's about 6 little magnets, and in between them, the lashes are sewn. And there are a lot of different lash companies out there, not gonna lie. There's a lot of competition, but in actuality, although they look appealing, some of them are actually even much more affordable than Tory Bell Cosmetics. They're not made as good. And so the idea is to get at least 30 wears out of one pair of lashes. And so you want to make sure you maintain and care for them. So I take them off very gently with my thumbnail, and I lift from the outside going in to take them off. And then I'll show you tonight how I clean the lashes. Typically, I just get a Q-tip and I get some rubbing alcohol, and I only clean the magnetic part of the lash. So it's that little itty bitty pieces. So I'll flake off whatever eyeliner got stuck to it, and then I'll clean it with the alcohol and put it back in the case to dry for the next use. So once I get the eyelash off, what I do is I use our Shake It Off cleaner. And I've done a very subjective overview of this cleaner, and I have told people that it's okay to use your regular cleaner to wash your face, and I still stand by that. It's okay to use your regular cleaner. However, now that I'm, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks into wearing these every day, what I found is it's better for me to prep the cleaning of my eyes with this. And so you can see that these are separated. It's called Shake It Off, like the what's her name? Taylor Swift song, Shake It Off, shake it off, shake, shake. And so you shake it off, shake, shake, shake it off. Hopefully your bottle is closed good and it doesn't leak on you like mine just did. And then you see how it turns white? That's how it activates. And then I take a Q-tip and I stick it right into that little hole, and I get the Q-tip wet. This cleaner is so beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a moisturizer in there. It's super nice and soft and supple. I loved it. So I take the Q-tip and then I just run it across where the liner is, and I get the liner all basically removed. One side of the Q-tip for each eye. So I dip the other side and I do the other eye. And then I go with my regular makeup cleaner to clean the rest of my face. And for me, I just use a Vino makeup wipe, and then I just wipe it off. But I have noticed that it is much easier to get that off. I'm not tugging on my eyelids, especially as you mature. You don't want to tug on your eyelids so much because it's really not good for your skin. How often do I clean my lashes is one of the questions that's being asked right now. So you should clean them, after every use. Like I said, I take my nail. Let me see if I think I cleaned the lashes that I wore last night already, but let me look at my ladies' night, because I'm not sure that I cleaned those the other day. So let me see if I can show you that. Isn't it fun that we have a day to just spend at home and do stuff like this? Okay, so I'm gonna pull this one out. Thank you, Selena. Yes, my link to shop with me is right on the post, or you can look on one of my other posts, and I would appreciate you going to my link, any of you, to check out what you can purchase. We have all different styles of lashes according to your likings. Make sure if you're only buying the lashes and the liner that you get the lash and liner bundle. So you pick the lash that you like and get the liner bundle. The liner that I'm using is our classic black liner. We also have a liner that's that's made in the USA. I'm waiting for my order of that as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is my ladies' night lashes. And so typically I just take my fingernail like this, my thumbnail, and I just run it against the magnet to see if there's any liner on there. And I'm usually able to just peel it off, but I think I've cleaned these already. So you know what, tonight I'm going to go live and I'll take these off, and then I'll show you what I do to get the liner off of these. But again, super incredible. Hi Jolene, long time no see. But again, super incredible because so easy to put on, so easy to use, so easy to maintain, and you can change your looks depending on what you're doing each day. So some days I want a fuller look, some days you just want something casual, and then there are those days that you're gonna go to the beach with your family and you don't want to wear lashes because you want to be able to enjoy the beach and not be worried about your lashes getting wet, right? That's the best part. And to be quite honest, for our family, we've missed going to the beach. I think it's been about 2 or 3 weeks that we haven't been to the beach this summer, for many reasons. So we're looking forward to going back, hopefully next week, once this storm passes. In addition, so now that my lips are all plumped, you guys can see that, we also have this 24 karat gold lip gloss. Lisa, this makes me think of you for some reason, my fabulous sister. Oh, thanks, Jolene. I think you're talking about the color, and my hairstylist did a really great job, but you can tell I'm getting some whites again. But we do what we gotta do. But thank you so much. So Lisa, this reminds me of you, this 24 karat gold. It's actual 24 karat gold pieces in the lip gloss. And so I'm gonna put some of that over my lip plumper. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I just think it's fun to play. And so we'll put that on, and Ooh, that smells good. You want to smell? Doesn't that smell good?
It smells like my lip gloss.
Smells like your lip gloss.
Yeah, like those little ice cream bars. That
oh, smells like ice cream.
Yeah.
Just what we need, yeah?
No, the ice cream bars. Like the ice cream lip gloss.
You're funny. Hi, Maxine. I hope you guys are staying safe over there in Kona. Please give my aloha to my family. Okay, so I put that lip gloss over my lip plumper, and my lips are still tingling. It's kind of an interesting feeling. But again, these are, your eyes are on that, Lisa. Yes, I believe so. And you know what I found out too, Lisa, is we're gonna actually come out with a whole line of 24 karat cosmetics. So pretty exciting. Hui, aloha Maile, nice to see you. Again, just showing off these beautiful Tori Bell magnetic eyelashes and liner. There's a bunch of products on our site. Again, today I am showing you our date night lash, which is a medium lash. I did a whole write-up on a post that I put out earlier. You can look at it there. I also included a way that you can shop with me on my site. But I did show you a few other liners that, sorry, not liners, lashes that I have available. So one is Ladies Night, which is the first pair that I wore. It's, you know, very short on the inside, wispy look. It crisscrosses over, longer on the outside, not very full, so it's actually pretty comfortable. For those of us that are not used to wearing lashes and we want something a little more subtle, there is our 9 to 5 lashes. And again, 9 to 5 is not as full, but they are long lashes, so it gives you a really nice lift. And then my new favorite is called Wonder Lash. Wonder Lash. This actually came out at Christmas time, and they called it Winter Wonder Lash, which is kind of apropos that I would like it, since Christmas is my favorite time of year. So I wore these yesterday for the first time, and I really love them. They have a nice fullness to them. Just a beautiful, beautiful lash. And then, of course, I have not yet tried these. These are our selfie lashes. And these are the ones you want to wear if you plan to be in pictures, because these are a fullness and full length lash. This is like the special occasion lash in my opinion, but I do have some nieces who ordered that lash right at the get-go, and I can't wait to see those photos. Again, tons of lashes available on our site along with other products. Today I'm wearing our Stark Naked eyeshadow, which is a compact, and I don't know where I put it. Is it in here? Can you look in Mommy's bag? There it is. So I'm wearing this one. So it's a nice eyeshadow palette. And so today I put on my lid, I put this one, which is blush. And then in the crease area, I put this, which is Rose Glow. And then as my highlighter, I used Alabaster. I thought that was a really appropriate name, Alabaster. There's a song that's called Alabaster Box by CeCe Winans, and it talks about the woman who poured out her very best for Jesus from her alabaster box, and she poured it out to wash his feet, and she used her hair to wash his feet, and it was her expression of love to Jesus, our Lord and Savior. And so when I put that on this morning, I couldn't help but reflect on how much I appreciate all that Jesus has done in my life, and the privilege that I have to live life with my family, my wonderful, supportive, incredible husband, my beautiful daughter, and friends like you who join me on the journey, this journey of life. And I just pray that as we go through these tough times, that we wouldn't focus on the things that we don't have, and we wouldn't focus on the challenges that we're going through, but instead we would focus on what we do have, and that we would take the time to make sure those we love know that we love them. I'm going to give you a shout out right now to my sister Pam, who just jumped on. Hi sis, happy birthday. I want you to know that I love you, and although we don't get to chat very often or see each other at all, know that you are constantly in my thoughts and prayers, as you all are. Lots of people jumping on right now. Hi friends, thank you for joining in. So nice to see you all. Glad to have you here. Just some closing thoughts. Again, I'm glad to be an affiliate for Tori Bell Cosmetics, and I'm using this platform, yes, to tell you about the beautiful cosmetic products that we have, because we all know we want to do things that help us to feel good about ourselves. But most importantly, I pray that we would all find our identity in Jesus Christ, and to know that you are each a daughter of the King, and that the word says that we are wonderfully and fearfully made, and that God has a purpose for our lives and our plan to use us in his most incredible ways. So although I talk about lashes here, you can be sure that you'll also get a lot of laughter here. I'll share my struggles with you as I work through all of these cosmetics as well. And we'll be in this together. And if you have questions about the products, please don't hesitate to comment below, or send me a text message, or send me a private message. And then you can also shop my site to see what else is available. I've put the site on this post as well as some other posts. I would really appreciate you shopping with me. It's a great opportunity for us. But I will share about lashes. I will give you some laughter. But most importantly, my hope is that you will know who the real love of our lives is, and that's Jesus. I pray that you would get to know him, and that you would set your hearts and your eyes upon him, and allow him to walk with you through this life. Allow him to be master over you and your families. I love you all. Thank you again for joining me. I'll go on live tonight. I'll make a post of what time I'll go on live to show you how to remove these pretty babies, and hope that you'll join me then. If you have a request of seeing another lash demonstration of a different lash, please let me know in these comments, or shoot me a private message, and I will be sure to do that as well for you. Again, I hope you all make wise decisions. Stay safe today as we as we work out this storm, and take care of your families. God bless you guys. Take care, and aloha.